Hey, I just wanted to talk about one of the issues with Western culture compared to Eastern culture. Uh, or sorry, not Eastern culture now, but in the past, like a couple hundred years ago, um, is the obsession with a celebrity, like having one or guru, like one or a few people who are the holders of wisdom, and then there's everyone else who just listens to them and takes advice. I think those days are over now with the internet, and people are waking up that everyone has something to offer, not just the number one rock star, the number one self-help coach, number one, comedian even. It's not, every woman has the right now to share. And I think it's great because young people, I don't think a lot of adults are aware that young people actually prefer uh, less heavily edited, heavily produced goods, more authentic. That seems to be the attraction now. What makes people successful? People like Joe Rogan. I think what is the magnetic quality is that his authenticity. He doesn't appear to be playing an act, and I think most people are quite intuitive, and can tell when someone is. And a lot of celebrities and people who have such god complexes, they're out of touch with reality, and they're good. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with appreciating big blockbusters and the really successful big names, like people like Tony Robbins, things like that. They all have their place, but I think it's good to share around. Not just look up to one people. I think it's really good to get you learn something from everyone. Everyone has something about them that's unique, that you can, if you have a 5-minute conversation with them, or just listening to them, you know or whatever they have to produce, something to share, just 5 minutes, you can gain something out of that. If you consciously look for it, that you can maybe learn to help you in work, in your relationships, maybe just something that seems charismatic or quirky that you might add to your character. You can learn from that, because that's how ideas are shared. Is someone appreciates someone else's, and then they grasp off that a little bit, and then it's shared with someone else. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And so yeah, the moral of my statement is that yeah, I think we should have an emphasis on appreciating smaller companies, and things like video blogs, music, comedy. Uh, there's a lot. Obviously, it's pretty well popular now already with YouTube, but I just want to acknowledge that, bring it to attention, because it's quite important. Um, and yeah, I think there's probably a lot of people out there that have a lot of so much gift, or storytelling, or a humor, or a cooking show, or just going through their book collection or something. If you feel that, a lot of people are lonely, and it's hard to just make a lot of friends and go out and hang out with people all the time. It's convenient to be able to see someone in their best. When they're filming something, it means they're inspired, or usually feeling pretty energetic at that time, so that they're going to be worth listening to at that time. And so yeah, I think more people should release content. Like, no, I don't, just try and be mindful of what you might be interested in, and obviously through watching other videos, you can learn what's interesting and what people may learn from. But I think yeah, emphasis on trying to be real, like just even if you're quirky, or certain ugly in certain facial characteristics, but it allows you to be comfortable. Like, just do that, because people love that shit.